cover of the fall catalog.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice! Covers, baby! How am I? I do the same thing every time. I always have a left cowlick and I go like this before each thing. It's permanent.
Wait, you go this way?
Yeah, I have to go this way.
I go that way.
You're right?
Yeah. Wow, that conversation.
You freaking weirdo. He goes right with his hair.
It's crazy.
You don't even worry about it.
No. I go like this with my hair.
He goes hat with his hair.
That's silly. Well, thanks, dudes. I like your shirt.
Solid handshake.
Thank you.
I like that.
I squeeze harder because you squeeze harder though.
I do not shake his hand ever. I just realized that.
That was a crappy handshake.
If someone squeezes really hard, that's when I'm like, I just go with it.
I'll say your handshake was the fakest handshake of all time.
I don't really care.
It was.
I mean,
I don't know.
It was just like,
I feel like that's insulting.
like he like go ahead. His was just like,
oh,
you know, it just
slowly class.
it was just weird.
Slowly?
It was like super rigid, you know,
And then you closed
into it, you know.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool. He didn't think it was weird when it happened.
Oh, that's pretty.
Well, you might have done a better job that time.
I don't know. I don't really care.
Well, thanks for putting me on Revive.
You're not even on Revive.
Yeah, he is.
Oh no, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, wait, alright. Thanks guys.
That was perfect. Was that enough?
Yeah,
that was perfect.
So I'm usually the dude who makes a more theatrical video for some news like this, especially because it's something that I've been so excited about for so long. But yes, I'm officially on Revive Skateboards. Andy Schrock announced it yesterday, and we just had the meeting. That was half real. We were definitely half joking for the camera, but yeah, and I know there's probably a lot of questions with people who watch my videos a lot, and I will address as many as I can possibly think of after I skateboard, because that is what I like to do. Back at the crib, Revive Skateboards. Yes, I am making a whole video kind of about this subject. I'm just gonna completely wing it. I have not planned any of this talk at all. I just wanted to be completely honest with how I feel about the brand and how people feel about how I feel about feelings. I just came up with a way better idea. I have a video called Why Am I Not on Revive, and there's a lot of questions and comments throughout that, and I will address the ones that kind of just constantly repeat themselves. The main comment I saw circulating in the video were people who were excited about the idea of me potentially getting on Revive, and to all those people, I am very excited, and I am glad that you're excited, and it is here. It has happened. I'm on Revive. The only concerns I got about joining Revive were basically two different comments. One saying that I was too good for Revive, or two, people saying that they weren't excited about the brand, and I'm going to address all of that in the next scene cut. I'm sure a lot of skateboarders out there who watch my videos grew up with the same exact mentality I do. You see other companies and you find these companies that you relate to, you get excited about their product, you get excited about everything that they do, and a lot of people do that with Revive because Revive is a very relatable company for most kids who are out there skating, because that is what they are doing. Everyone who is a part of Revive skates constantly, and to me that's very exciting. They're also huge dorks, which is super appealing to me. So Nigel Alexander was the first YouTuber I met, and the content he was putting out, it was some of the best skateboarding I've ever seen, but even he had the YouTube persona, and there were some people in my hood who were kind of like, nah, I don't really mess with Nigel because he's kind of a YouTuber and we're all about being like core skating, not involving media outlets, and I never liked that. And when I hung out with Nigel, it was insane how accepting he was, how cool he was, and he inspired me to start a YouTube channel myself. From there, Nigel took me on a session with Andy Schrock and that whole crew. Sam Tabor was there, Alex Buning. It was a very, very awesome session, and when I met Andy, I had met so many people in skating that I knew how to approach people. I knew to be very cool, calm, collective, and be like, hey man, what's up, my name's John, whatever, you know, blah, blah, blah. That's seriously how a lot of people kind of try to present themselves in skating. And when I met Andy, he's like, hi, how are you? Oh man, it's so nice to meet you. And Sam Tabor was like, yo, how are you? Oh my gosh, I'm Sam, And they skated so hard the whole time. They were really going for it at every single spot, no matter what. There was no insecurities about what they were doing at all, and I respected the crap out of their confidence, out of their kindness. It was very cool. Truthfully, when I moved to California, it was hard. It was hard being in a world full of people who grew up with the mindset that they were cool for skateboarding, and I didn't grow up with that. I was the loser in a parking garage by myself till 2 in the morning skating and just trying to learn tricks, and I thought I was gonna be in this very relatable world in California. And for the most part, I really wasn't. And there was like this crazy party, hang out, meet everyone at the bar type thing that I was taught as soon as I moved there. It was basically go to the bar every single night to meet people in the industry. That is how you make it in skating. I promise. That is how a lot of team managers taught me how to try to make it in skating, and I just couldn't catch the vibe. No idea why I used the word vibe there. So going from this completely unrelatable world to hanging out with Andy Schrock and the crew, all these dudes who were super nice and completely reminded me of the people that I grew up skating with, it was such a nice change and it was so freeing, and I was like, I want to work with these guys no matter what we're doing. I was already doing YouTube at the time as well, and I understood that these dudes were super independent. This dude built his own brand. He was basically putting his mark in skateboarding, and I wanted to be a part of that rise. And when I say rise, I mean a giant tidal wave. I had no idea the impact and influence Revive Skateboards and that crew had on people. And seeing what they were doing with that positive impact, with all of that influence, they were only doing good. Everybody made silly, fun videos and tried as hard as they could to make people happy. And when I asked them about YouTube, when I asked them deep questions, they always had the same answers. They're like, oh, we're just having fun and being dorks. They never had these weird secret motives to do anything bad towards anyone in skating. They're only here to help. And for all the people out there who say that I could get on a bigger, better brand, that's obviously subjective, and in my subjective opinion, Revive is the best brand out there. I understand the brand in and out. I am best friends with everyone on the freaking company. It's the only place that I want to be. I would not pick another company no matter what. And also, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Sorry, Andy Schrock, if you're watching this and you don't want me bragging for Revive this hard, Revive is killing it in the whole skateboarding industry when it comes to how big a company is growing and the impact they're having in the industry. Revive is crushing it. For some people that's a hard pill to swallow, but there is no other company who has a personal connection with the audience, with the people who are excited to see what we're doing like Revive has. We do YouTube videos every single day. Andy Schrock, Sam Tabor, and I, and other people on the team as well have YouTube channels, and we constantly expose ourselves, tell our stories. We're very honest along the entire way. If you go back far enough, you can see Revive start. You can see Revenge start. You can see what we're doing, and I think that personal connection is what sets Revive apart. In the long run, that's why we're doing this. We're doing this for a connection with an audience. I'm doing this because I enjoy the conversations that I have with people. I enjoy the fact that people can watch my content and enjoy that, and I love the back and forth, and Revive is the same way. Schrock has been the same way for, I just called him Schrock. Andy obviously is the same way, and that's why Revive has that same persona, and every single package that gets shipped out of the shred quarters has a personal note from someone there, which I still find insane, but how can you not appreciate people who appreciate what you're doing? I'm gonna shut up now. I'm just very excited about what's to come. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of cool projects in the future that involve me riding for Revive Skateboards, and I'm just super appreciative of everyone who has been excited about this idea, for the company itself, for Andy Schrock and Brian Ames, who wanted me to be a part of their insane journey coming up ahead, and I hope that I can contribute in any way. I'm just very, very honored.
Creepy, actually. I don't really like looking at that makes me feel uncomfortable.
And no, this is not my usual vlog format, but if you want to see yesterday and the day before combined into one vlog, that is my yesterday's vlog. So thank you dudes for liking these videos, for subscribing, for showing any love at all. It means a lot that you want to see this channel grow, and I just appreciate any ounce of anyone who has shown me any love ever, because you have no idea how much it means to me and how much it inspires me to see what you guys are saying, hearing your stories as well, replying to comments, having great conversations with amazing people. So thank you dudes so much, and I'll see you tomorrow for a more normal vlog. Good night.